All right, this is for the um, Arduino number 8, the motion sensor controlling the motor. So this is my code right here. These are just a few of the variables. These are the globals as far as this goes, just defining these. The two pins from the motion sensor as well as the max distance where these plug into the board. The new ping, this is actually a file they have to download that basically it's essentially like a driver for the motion sensor. So I got that downloaded, installed, which you can see right here. We're going to include that file in this one, and this is basically the setup for that. Just using these pins we defined, as well as the max distance, using that in the new ping software. So this is the actual loop. We have a little 50 millisecond delay, just to delay between like the pulses essentially, for the motion detector or the distance sensor. And here we just have the converting this to feet as far as that goes. So this basically returns the distance in inches, convert it to feet, and then we use that value to determine the speed of the motor. So if it's less than 1 foot, we're gonna go at this speed, and if it's larger than 5 feet, we're gonna go at this speed. Everywhere else is just going to be basically the feet times 50. And then this actually just writes out causes the motor to move. So this uses the motor pin, the motor value, which is going to go to the motor there. So this is the setup I have here. I have the external power supply, the motion sensor itself, and then the motor right here connected to the board with the MOSFET right there and everything. So that is the setup here. I'll go ahead and run this. There we go. So I actually have not been able to get a reading from the motion sensor. It may be an issue with the sensor itself. I checked all the connections, so I doubt it's any of the connections with the breadboard or the board itself or the power supply. So it may also be just an issue with the code. But yeah, unfortunately I just can't get a reading out of the motion sensor. It's a little weird, so I'm gonna have to spend a little more time looking at it, see if we can get it to work, or potentially use a different motion sensor and see if that potentially solves my issue. So yeah, if you have any tips to get this fixed, feel free to just leave them in the comments. That'd be helpful so I can get this motion sensor working. Thanks.